Alright guys, we're coming in hot right here. We're in the heat race already. Let's see where we're at here. Kinda. Not sure what I got going on here. Let's see, we got Jesse Wall out front here. Jesse Wall with Clark second, LaFon third. Killian fourth. How about we show you the race instead of that? There we go. Jesse Wall's out front. Zachary Clarkson second. Chubb, are you with me? I don't know what the hell's going on here. Chubb, I didn't even realize I wasn't in the admin room, buddy. Are you with me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy. How you doing? I got Jesse Wall started on the pole. He's checking out Zach Clark and Ethan Bowers. Looks like they took the 3 transfer spots. Jordan LaFon fourth. Ethan Bowers in that nice looking car. Sorry for the late broadcast start, guys. Here with John MOD and Chubbzilla. Yeah, our guys are a little skinnier than we actually are, but that's just the way it made us for now. Let's see what we got for this race. We got Anthony Cottle on the front row. Looks like we got Chubb on the front row on the pole, and it's Warren Samoy second. We got Alex Brewer, Michael Grogan on the second row with BJ Goodnight and James Miller on the third row. Brian Wax and Donnie Gibson on the fourth row.
Hey, you know you're not on your new YouTube page. You're on your old one.
Yeah, I couldn't get the new one to fire off, guys. We're back on the Monsters of Dirt YouTube page. I'm going to share that stream real quick. I apologize. I did everything I could to get it fired off. I don't know what I was doing. Always something, but here we go, guys. Anthony Cottle's on the front row here.
All good, thank you.
Yeah, everybody just go to the regular Monsters of Dirt YouTube page to watch this race tonight. As you got Chubb, got a huge jump there out front with Warren Samoy second and Alex Brewer third. Michael Grogan's fourth. Looks like we got James Miller right there behind him in fifth. Michael Grogan's in that 22 car with a 22 car James Miller coming up on the outside. Looks like we got top 4 advance. So that is the transfer spot with the 222s side by side with Donnie Gibson coming up behind him. Guys battling it out as James Miller's pulling away with that transfer spot. Let's see what we got here. We got 5 laps of 7. Anthony Cottle's out front, nice and easy without 99 familiar yellow 99 car. As I stutter over my words, Warren Samoy, Alex Brewer, and James Miller comfortably in the top 4. There's BJ Goodnight coming up behind them with Michael Grogan. There's old Wax, man. Anthony Cottle, Samoy. Brewer's going for the inside of Samoy, trying to get a better start in the feature. It don't look like he's going to get the run down there on the bottom that he wants. And 1, 2, 3. With the 1 car coming in third. Nice run, Chubb. Way to get the win. Track feeling good for you out there, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good right now.
Donnie.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Just want to share it alive. I just want to share it alive. Just want to share. All right, guys, we got a familiar face there. Two-time winner this season. Jamie Massey's on the pole. Jamie Massey has won 4 straight Monsters of Dirt races, man. That's a wild. Bryce Dickinson on the outside there. Cody Clemens, Thomas Suttles, Tyler Hurst, Cody Ernest, Stephen Burrow, Christopher Long, and Jeremy Vaughn rounds out the top 5 rows there as Jamie Massey gets a big start and gets gone in that 19 car. Jamie Massey's been winning everything in a lot of leagues. This is not ours. You put him in a street stock car and he's hard to beat. We got these guys piled up back here, but one thing for sure is Jamie's probably gone out front. Thomas Suttles side by side with Cody Ernest from TNT Racing. They got the transfer spots locked up, but Cody Clemens is coming up right behind them. MOD champion Tyler Hurst back there in that ETI number 2 car, followed by his teammate in the 17 car. Jeremy Vaughn and Stephen Burrow round out your field. Lap 3 is 7 as Jamie Massey is just gone. We might as well watch the next guys here. So they look like they're about 3 wide for the transfer spots there. All 3 of those cars will go if Cody Clemens doesn't find a way by in his ETI number 71. Got the TNT 88. And Thomas Suttles holding down the transfer spots right now in front of 3 ETI cars. Jamie Massey, like I said, he is gone. Bryce Dickinson right there with him. Bryce, I'm pretty sure, is teammates with Jamie. Jamie's going to be hard to beat. Zachary Clark and the TNT team put on a $30 to win race Saturday night, and Jamie Massey went out there and won it. It was actually here at Lanier, and I stole their setup and used it tonight. Bet you guys didn't know that, did you, boys? No, I'm sure you did right away. But it was in a public lobby, so I figured it was fair game for everybody. It was a little better than stock, and these boys are going to be racing pretty good. As Jamie Massey takes the win, Cody Ernest is 3rd, Dickinson 2nd, and Thomas Suttles back in the league again. He rounds out your field there. Let's see what we got here. This is this our B main job?
Yep. 10 to the feature.
10 to the feature. This is our only B main, right?
Yep.
Alright guys, top 10 to the feature. I got BJ Goodnight and Benji Killen on your front row. Tyler Hurst, Tim Taylor from TNT on your second row. Tim's not only from TNT, he is TNT. Cody Clemens, Michael Grogan is your 3rd row. O'Brien Wax and Hayden Wooden is your 4th row. We got Dawson Lowe, Jeremy Vaughn, Christopher Long, and Donnie Gibson is your 5th row. It's kind of hard to do this stuff. .67 degrees, 41% humidity tonight. This track's a little wet, but not too bad. I got Benji Killian, Goodnight on the front row, and them 2 white cars. I'm not sure if Trading Paint's keeping up or what's going on, but Benji fires off. He takes the lead good over Goodnight with Hurst coming in 3rd down bottom. Big thing in a race like this when you got 15 drivers, you got Gibson, Long, Gunnels, Burrow, and Screen back there in the back, is you want to make sure you don't get turned around. Chubb, help me keep an eye on for cautions, buddy, because I can only see so much. Appreciate you. Let's go back here to the transfer spot, and they're piling up down low. As it said, the Iceman, he's disappearing, whoever that is. Not sure who the Iceman is, but he's disappearing pretty good. Let's watch that Jeremy Vaughn position right there. That's our transfer spot. He is the one disappearing, apparently. But he's scooting all over the track there. Jason Gunnels, I'm pretty sure he won the NWRA race, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. What's he doing back here? He needs to find his way up to the transfer spot.
For you, and then I get wrecked. Yeah, boys.
Let's see what that was. Wow.
Wax got turned around.
Let's see what happened to Wax here. Dawson Lowe drove in there hard, and Dawson got in the side of him. That's going to be an EOL on Mr. Dawson. That is a race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties. Actually, I'm just kidding. He did get EOL. Are we one to go, Chubb, or we need to go one to go?
I don't know.
Coming one to go, maybe.
Probably. Flagman's got his flag sticking up.
Yep. Alright, so we're about halfway through with this B main with Benji Killen and Tyler Hurst, Tim Taylor, and BJ Goodnight. I didn't hear what that man says. Let's see what Benji does on the start here. If you'll watch the back for me, Chubb.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Cute. Appreciate you like always. There they go. Benji Killen and gets the fire. He's gone. Tyler Hurst going to look to the inside, but he's not going to get no run down there. Benji Killen should drive up and off this corner pretty good with the lead. Tyler second. We got Tim Taylor and BJ Goodnight right there battling for third and fourth. Cody Clemens right there behind him in fifth with Michael Grogan beside him. Christopher Long about got turned around by Gunnels. Gunnels got up off of him. Gunnels is now in a transfer spot. So is Donnie Gibson. Donnie Gibson's up to 11th. He's battling side by side. Gunnels kind of... something happened there. Donnie got stacked up behind him. Jason Gunnels is your magic spot as we're coming to the white flag. He's in that TNT number 2 car. He definitely is a featured driver. He should get in there. Hayden Wooten's hanging it out on the outside, giving it everything he's got. As Jason Gunnels holding on to that 9th spot right now. You got Donnie Gibson down low. Donnie Gibson's giving it all she got. Goes up and blocks Hayden Wooten as Donnie gets into the race. Benji Killian holds on to the win. He leads every lap with Tyler Hurst second. We are not going to do much of a warm-up here, guys. We might do a little bit of one. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Can everybody hear me loud and clear and all that good stuff? I hope so. That ain't what I'm gonna do. We are in practice getting ready for our feature event. We're going to let them go ahead and warm up these last 2 minutes. We'll get this thing going. the Papa Mike's Promotion Street Stock Series, guys. We appreciate all of our sponsors that make this happen. Remember, you're live tonight on Monster Vision with John, MOD, and Chubb. I'm in the booth. Chubb's in the car. He helps as much as he can from being in the car. We appreciate you coming out. Check out all of our sponsors there. This is the banner for the season. It looks like we got Kern County next week. Then we have a USA Cash Race, Lucas Oil, Williams Grove, Cedar Lake, Bristol, and Knoxville to wrap up the season. We got a long season ahead of us, guys. Let's go ahead and advance this session and get this show on the road. Remember, I am a broadcaster and an admin. I gotta run the show just as well as broadcast the show. Chubb and I have always ran these shows from
running the line you want. If you run through me, you run through me. That's how it works.
wherever we can. We do the best we can.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we appreciate you coming out to race number 3 of 10 this season for the Papa Mike Street Stock Series, live on Monster Vision, live with Anthony Cottle, who just happens to be on the front row right beside Jesse Wall. Got the second row with Zachary Clark's going to be right behind Chubb, and in 3-time champion Jamie Massey. Matter of fact, he's the all-time winningest street stock driver in the league's history. He's got about 3 more wins than any other driver. I think he's up to 13 or 14. And Jamie Massey's, with all the winning he's doing, he's still about 10 wins short of Davin Cardwell for the all-time winningest driver in the Monsters of Dirt history, which is now about 5 years old. We're coming right up on our 5-year anniversary. We got Bryce Dickinson, Warren Samoy, Alex Brewer, Jordan LaFawn, Ethan Bowers, Cody Ernest of TNT. Round 5, we got Thomas Suttles and James Miller in round 6. Row 6.
Like you said,
You might not be able to see them on the lineup, but we got Killian, Hurst, Taylor, Goodnight, Clemens, Grogan, Vaughn, Long, Gunnels, and Gibson.
I'm here to make laps just like everybody else.
I ain't pitching. I'm just letting you know. Didn't know.
We got 1 to green, guys, and we got 40 laps of action ahead of us here. That's Jesse Wall, who won our limited late model cash race a few weeks ago and picked up a smooth $100. Starting on the pole, he's going to be tough to beat, but that 19 car behind him, man. Everybody in the street stock division knows that car lately. He is winning a lot of races, and we got Jesse Wall. Here we go. Let's go racing, boys. Race on. Let's go. Jesse Wall coming out of turn 4. Green, 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 green. Anthony Cottle takes it high on the outside. They take it 3 wide on the inside of him. He's gonna got to keep it clean up there at the top of the wall. Zachary Clark's in the middle with Warren Samoy right behind him. Jesse Wall keeping it right there in the middle of the track as Jamie Massey's going to do everything he can to get around him. Jamie Massey's led about every lap this season. He's getting on the bottom. Can he do it without bumping him here? Let's ride with Jamie. Jamie's got her pinned to the bottom, and man, he's getting a pull down there. And as he pulls down on Jesse, Jesse gets the run on the outside. And that's a yellow flag. Let's see what happened there.
Need all the help I can get.
Let's do this the old way and see if we can't figure out where the caution was here.
Sorry, Alex.
You're good.
Oh, I think I see it. My replay button ain't working too good.
Kind of backed in there.
Ethan Bowers is turned around. That's a good start. Let's figure out where Ethan's at here, and that'll tell us what happened. Oh, now we gotta watch James Miller's view. Chubb, how many laps till green, buddy?
Black. I got it for speeding through the pit. Thank you.
I think that's a... We go back to green. There is no penalty. Jesse Walls got the lead. He takes off. Jamie Massey gets the nose right up underneath him again. And here we go with the side-by-side action. We got Anthony Cottle riding in third there with Bryce Dickinson looking to the inside. We got another caution. Let's see if we can't figure out where this caution is.
Jesse, who you paying that up there? I can't hear you, man. You never heard that song, I Got Friends in Low Places?
Cody Clemens just gets loose and loses it there.
Race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties.
Is it one to go, Chubb?
2 to go right now. We're getting
You act
ready to
like
go
you
to
ain't got 30 more laps.
You heard the man. We got 30 more laps. 30 more laps in this show. Got Jesse Wall fires off. He's trying to hold Jamie Massey back there. Jamie Massey's wanting that lead. He's wanting it bad. Let's get rid of this. Jamie Massey there's right on his bumper. See if they can keep it clean in the back long enough to let these boys race it out. How about a battle box here? We got Jesse there. We got Anthony Cottle still sitting in the podium spot with Bryce Dickinson looking in the inside. Zachary Clark and Warren Samoy side by side. With Jordan LaFond bumping them up on the inside. Jordan LaFond just bumped Samoy into Zachary Clark. Zachary Clark ain't going to appreciate that too much as Jordan LaFond muscled his way and elbowed his way up in there.
Easy, cowboy.
Put her there.
Just 3 laps in.
Jamie Massey made the pass on Jesse Wall while I wasn't watching. And that's going to probably be all she wrote. The way Jamie Massey's been driving this season, it's going to be nearly impossible to get back around that, man. I just have a feeling. Still got plenty of laps to go here. We're just about halfway as Anthony Cottle's holding off Bryce Dickinson. And Jamie Massey just keeps on doing his thing. Jesse Wall's right up there to the bumper of them. Let's go back here and watch Tim Taylor, Ethan Bowers, and Thomas Suttles battling it out.
How about those two?
Sometimes I just don't get this. Jamie Massey's got Jesse Wall right there with him. We got lap 21 and 22 completed now. 22 laps complete. 21 completed. We're on lap 22. I'll spit it out sometimes. Anthony Cottle there in third. Bryce Dickinson fourth. Jordan LaFawn up to fifth with Cody Ernest in that TNT Hot Rod in sixth. Alex Brewer in that LR number one. Second in points has found his way to seventh as Warren Samoyas fell 4 spots back to 6th spot. Now he's back to 9th. Jason Gunnels has found his way from the very back of the B main up 3 spots now. He's up to 18th. Benji Killian's the only driver out of this race as we got Cody Clemens in a tore up hot rod side by side with his teammate there for last place. Jamie Massey's got Jesse Wall, but I tell you what, Jesse Wall is staying way closer and way tighter than I thought he was going to. They are side by side. We got Chubb there in third place, about a second and a half behind him. Comfortably in front of Bryce Dickinson as this line moves lower. Chubb will be way better off, I can promise you that. James Miller's up to 8th in that 22 Hot Rod with Tyler Hurst, who was in that B main, has struggled in that heat race a little bit. He's got him a top 10 going in 9th. Zachary Clark down 6 spots after that contact earlier, being on the top line of a top 3 there. We got 28 of 40. We're on 28 of 40. How about that? Let's go back to this. Let's show you all this. Let's hide this. How about that? Jamie Massey coming off the turn here. Track sure is blackening out. What do you think, Chubb? How's it doing for you out there?
I'm liking it, I guess.
I figured the blacker it is, the better Chubb likes it. You know how he is. Jordan LaFawn there in 5th place with Cody Ernest 6th. Alex Brewer 7th. James Miller 8th. Go through our field here. We got Jamie Massey leading, and he's just barely leading it over Jesse Walls. Jesse's just saying, hey, I might not be the best street stock racer, but I can run with him. And maybe he is the best. Who knows? Jesse, if he put his mind to it, could probably be good in any car, and he's really good. Got Anthony Cottle third. Bryce Dickinson's caught him. Bryce is running a little higher line. Dives it low. He's getting a run on Chubb there. What's he going to do with it? I don't know. We got Jordan LaFawn and Cody Ernest in 5th and 6th. Alex Brewer and James Miller nose to tail in 7th and 8th with Tyler Hurst and Zachary Clark rounding out your top 10. Warren Samoy and Jeremy Vaughn. Jeremy Vaughn was sure catching a lot of crap earlier, but he's sure running pretty good tonight. When you can see him, hopefully that doesn't cause anybody problems. He's having a little issue there. Donnie Gibson's up to lucky number 13 with Ethan Bowers. Was turned around earlier and charging. Ethan's up to 14th. He might not have a fender, he might not have a bumper, but that boy can race that street stock, I promise you. As he passes, looks to pass Donnie Gibson for that 13th spot and go up there and get Jeremy Vaughn. Right behind Ethan is his teammate Tim Taylor with Thomas Suttles and BJ Goodnight back there. Another new league member. Michael Grogan, Christopher Long, and Cody Clemens rounds out your field so far. We got 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Man, this race is going fast. It's amazing when we don't have cautions how fast these races really go. Jamie Massey's got the bottom pinned, and I don't see Jesse Wall getting around him. And we got a yellow flag as Thomas Suttles finds himself turned around here. That's not good. Let's see what happened to Thomas here with 2 laps to go. BJ Goodnight goes off in the inside of them and they bang doors. That 41 car, I want to say. Yep, BJ turned them. There's no doubt about it. Guys, after this green-white checkered, if there is a yellow flag, make sure that you hold your position. You will lose your positions if you don't. Hold all positions if there's a yellow before we get a checkered. No big deal. BJ, accidents happen. That was a really
Surely we're going
sucky.
single file, right?
What'd you say?
No, double file.
Alright guys, we got a green-white checkered here with Jesse Wall, Jamie Massey side by side. Are you coming to the green here, Chubb?
Yeah.
Alright, Anthony Cottles hold that third spot all race long. He's got Hot Shoes Jordan LaFawn right behind him. Jamie Massey gets a good start here. This will be his race. Jesse Wall gets a hell of a start side by side. This is going to be a good one. Jamie Massey is not able to clear him going off in the corner. Jesse Wall takes that high line. Jesse gets it all the way up to the wall and gets a hell of a run. Let's see what happens going down turn. He gets to the inside of him. Oh, man, if he would have gave him a little door bump there, we might have a different winner, but that's going to seal it for Jamie Massey. Coming to the white flag, I don't see Jesse Wall getting another run like that. That shows you what kind of guy Jesse Wall is. He could have just gave him a little door slap and made this a lot different of a race, but he's not that kind of guy. Jamie Massey takes his third straight victory of the series. Jesse Wall second. Anthony Cottle third there with the podium, and Bryce Dixon fourth, Jordan LaFawn fifth, Cody Ernest sixth, James Miller seventh, Zach Clark ran it back up to eighth, Warren Samoy ninth, Ethan Bowers 10th.
Thank
Jeremy Fawn, you are the hard charger of the race. Top 3 to Discord for interviews, guys. Well, Chubb, I guess we could start with you, man. How the hell did you do it, buddy?
Just getting a good starting spot. Qualifying good and starting up front. Doesn't hurt. It's one of my favorite tracks, too.
Well, I didn't know that, but I know you're always good here. And hell of a run tonight from the broadcast booth. Can't ask for any better than that. Chubb raced a lot of races in this league. Chubb's raced more races in the league than anybody, being an admin and being the co-owner of the league. We appreciate all the help you do in the league, Chubb. And hell, it's damn good seeing that yellow 99 on the podium for a change. Good run tonight, Chubb. Is there anybody you want to thank?
Thank you. Just thank you for everything you do for us and Pro One Gutters, and that's about it.
Well, Chubb, awesome job tonight. Good run. We'll see you at the Limited Late Models at Knoxville.
Thank you.
Jesse Wall, man, you had the pole, and I knew if he got around you, it was going to be tough to get back around him. You made a hell of a run there. That was a hell of a restart on that last start. And if you were anybody else, you would have gave him a little door there and made that race a lot more interesting. But I knew when you went down in there, if you didn't stick it clean, you weren't going to do it. And that definitely cost your momentum. But we appreciate you always being a clean driver you are. And you gave him everything and you gave him a run for his money for sure. You were right there with him all night. Hell of a run, Jesse. How'd you do it?
Well, somebody had to. This man's done 1-3 in a row. But I kind of figured he would probably have the best of me towards the middle of the race. I wasn't too good early, and I thought I'd give him a little scare towards the end there on that last restart. I got a good restart and thought about it, but I ain't gonna do it unless I can do it clean. But I gotta thank you for running the league, man. Always a lot of fun. Coots Customs, appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you, Jesse, and go get you a win at Knoxville, man. We're going over there for the SRTV network next. Hell of a run, Jesse, and like I said, I think you would have won that race if you were a little dirty, but you're not dirty, and that's a good thing. We'll catch you at the next one.
I appreciate that.
All right, buddy. Jamie Massey, that's 3 straight street stock wins, maybe more if I went back in the last season and checked. I'm not sure, but that's more than just 3 straight wins. That's 5 straight league wins, and that's 4 different series, man. That's pretty freaking awesome with the talent we got in each one of these series, Jamie. I know you're super fast, but you know as well as I do how fast a lot of these guys are, and to win 5 races in this league in a row is pretty badass, man. How'd you do it tonight?
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time, and like I said, like I told you the other day, this league over the past 2 years has really formed me into who I am and what I can do behind the wheel. And I thought we would have a shot at him there. Cautions kind of he was kind of entering weird, and I think that's why it was causing me to get such a run on him. And it's easier at Lanier to run second than it is to lead. And I think, that played a factor in it. And once I started leading, he kind of followed me. And, man, he was there the whole entire – I would pull away a lap, and then he would catch me back. And then I'd pull away a lap, and he'd catch me back. And then I told them boys on that restart, I said, we're going to have to get a good one here. And I heard him right as I picked the throttle up, he picked the throttle up. And I was like, well, it's going to be a good one. If he'd have not went to the top there and crowded me and won, and then just rode around my outside of my car, he'd have probably won. But if he'd have doored me there in 3, I heard him turn down under me, and I said, oh, this might get interested. So I kind of just eased up the track a little, but I knew he was going to race me clean. But I thought it might get a little interested. If I'd have been him, it probably would have got a little interesting. So I appreciate that.
Well, on that restart, it was everything. I've seen you win races that exact way, and he got such a hell of a jump on the outside that he was able to keep you from coming up, and it trapped you down a little bit. And, man, I saw that momentum, and he had a wicked run on you. But you know as well as I do, there's 100 guys on this sim that would have just gave you the door.
And, oh, yeah, 100%.
And would have said, oh, my bad, I didn't mean to, and all that. And Jesse proved that you don't have to do that, I mean, winning's not always everything, especially when you got to do it that way. And it's nice to race with guys that won't do that back to you. And I know if it's a situation in the limited late models next, you're not going to do it to him.
That's exactly right, man. And like I said, the deal with what happened earlier in the pros, I know that's Jesse. I mean, it's just we all make mistakes, and he was trying to avoid the wreck there on the outside and got into me. So definitely none of that was leading into anything else, and I respect him. He's from my area, man, and I've kind of grown up around his racing. And when I first got started, actually, me and Jesse raced a good bit there in 4-cylinder together up at Harris Speedway. So, we've always been on good terms, and I want to keep it that way, man. And I'm glad he didn't door me up. And if he would have, man, we're racing for a Monsters of Dirt win. I'd have probably been laughing like hell, but a little upset. But it'd have been a good time.
Well, it's one more closer to Davin for the all-time Monsters of Dirt wins, but you got 14 now in the street stock, so I think you got them cleared by 4 or 5 there. So with all the history we have, we're in the 14th season to be the all-time winner in anything in Monsters of Dirt. That's pretty awesome. Like you said, we got so many, over 1,000 drivers, Everybody jumps in this league. So, man, go give them hell at Knoxville, and hell, if you make it 6 in a row, they're the ones that got to step up and find a way to beat you, Jamie. So good luck in that race, and we'll see everybody over on SRTV Network.
Yes, sir, man. I want to thank everybody at NLR, House Speed, Pop Mouse Promotions, Heartland Harley Davidson, 42 Graphics, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, Grip Hackney Live, and you for putting this deal on, and Jesse for racing me clean there, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, buddy, man. We'll catch you in the next one.
See you, man.
All right, Chubb. So I think we're going to wrap up our show here. I appreciate you being a part of it. Hell of a run with your 3rd place there. Anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Nah,
I didn't think so. I just had to put you on the spot one more time. All right, guys, that's Monster Vision. We were on Monsters of Dirt YouTube one more time tonight, but once I figure it out, we will be on our own Monster Vision YouTube, so be looking out for that. But this is our broadcast, if you want to call it that. We did our best. We'll catch you at the next one on Wednesday night in the 360 Sprint Cars. See ya. Well, that's all the action we can handle for one night here on Monster Vision. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of the show. As always, you can catch us on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook, sometimes on Twitch, always on